Hey, it's me, the flirty skeptic. So I'm gonna continue part 2 of the Little Guardsman, so let's get to it. I regret giving my dad that piece of gold. He spent it on something so stupid, so let's go to sleep.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Yeah, I talked to everybody already. Let's go to sleep. Chloe was picked up by a patrol outside of the city limits after having set fire to a hen house with her blowtorch, which spread to a number of surrounding houses, costing the treasury and reducing the city's food supply. Wow, what a bitch. Okay, alright, we're starting the day.
It's News in the Morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news. The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the sprawl.
It's those two people.
Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitude.
Wait,
Breaking
there's more?
news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43.
Oh no.
A representative
that's an
from the
old
Small
cat.
Rodent and Budget Coalition shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the opposing Caladar Lightning at the Goblin Ball Arena. Breaking news. That was my last piece of breaking news. Keep tuning in for all your Sprawl news updates. We now return to our regularly scheduled...
Okay, turn that shit off. Okay, cool. They tell us stuff. Oh, that's the official crest of the Sprawl and the royal family. Okay, what's this,
look,
another letter?
another note.
Lil, I'm off running an errand for Lieutenant Stryker today. Apparently, she needs me to time how long it takes to run around the entire circumference of the sprawl. Alright. Really shouldn't have competed in that hot dog eating contest last night. Do me a favor and go down to the Goblin Ball Arena and place a bet of 30 gold for me after work. No, Dad! There's an extra $5 just for you.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than his usually are.
Oh man. Her dad's hopeless, honestly. Okay, that's a lot to take in. Why the hell does a whip need this? I don't think I'll be whipping anybody. Alright. So I put the crystals in the stuff, so I'm ready for today's shift. Oh, it's that guy in the
it
picture.
is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrarch, here before you in the flesh.
Okay.
Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes.
Don't worry, I'm not
no.
going to.
For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man. One of the people. No better even than you, tiny gatekeeper.
That envoy yesterday was talking shit when I hit him with truth spray. Expect the arrival of Crown Prince Phineas of Petriard and Praetor Kargan of the Marvok Empire. Don't let your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily. Okay, I will. Let's talk.
You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulfur mine were a complete success. Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last. No matter, we look forward in Petrarch. No sense crying over spilt...
Oh, Petrard.
Well, there it is.
That's how you say it. Okay.
I'm glad things went well. Jeez, 4 dead? At an opening ceremony?
Yes, tragic. Avoidable, but still tragic. Luckily, it wasn't anyone important. A few unskilled laborers and 1 server. Could have been much, much worse.
That sounds awful. I'll keep talking to you.
I've heard tell that the barbaric warmonger Praetor Kargan is my chief rival for the hand of your fair princess. Can't even find decent competition these days. The Marvog are a loathsome bunch of butchers, killing each other over the tiniest infractions.
I don't know, they seem pretty cool to me. Like, the Kupla lady was awesome.
Bump
I
into
liked
someone
her.
in the checkout line, trial by combat. Accidentally sneeze on a sacred heirloom, trial by combat. Worst vacation of my life.
Yeah, I'll tease you.
Why, how dare they not appreciate you doing them the honor of blowing your nose on their most precious and sacred heirloom?
You are indeed wise beyond your
Wow,
years, gatekeeper.
he took it seriously.
Oh, those Marvog should have thanked me for gifting them my royal mucus.
Ew.
God, barf.
Do I call? Nah, I'm not gonna call anyone. Just get in there. I'm not wasting my crystals or gems or whatever.
And with that, It is off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid I left my wallet in my other pants.
No.
Is it that you don't have the money, or that you don't want to lend it to me?
Both. Don't have it.
Not terribly surprising, lower-class working type. Besides, look at this dump. I'm amazed you even have enough power to keep the lights on.
Yep. Now get your noble ass out of here already.
Never mind.
You're
I'll
so
find
annoying.
someone a bit more well-heeled.
No wonder
to
your
help
servants
me.
hate you. Hey, shoo. Get out of here. You admitted the crown prince of Petrard, but you didn't spot him $5, which is your right. Obviously, I don't need to give him my money. He's fucking rich. Hey there, sir.
Good day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the Sprawl.
Okay.
I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard.
Okay. Let me talk to you first.
I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport.
Let me check the
Prince doesn't
board
exactly
to see...
travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone. To be honest, I don't get to the Sprawl often. Too many mages around these parts for my liking.
Oh, I see. I don't know. I trust him. He
I'm
seems
sure they were
nice.
glad to have you as a personal insurance policy.
That's a terrible thing to
I
say.
don't know if I'd go that far. If they didn't absolutely need to hire someone to make sure the prince was here bright and early, they surely would not have.
Okay,
Wouldn't spend a penny on their dying aunt, the Pomp family.
Yeah, they do. They are kind of pompous. I'm gonna check the board to see if they're expecting this guy too. Expect the arrival of Crown Prince Phineas of Petrard and Praetor Corrigan of the Marva Empire. Don't let your guard down, but don't delay them unnecessarily. Today, I don't care. No, I'm gonna go back. I don't feel like using this yet. Let me keep talking to him.
If I could have afforded to stay home, I would have. But they made me an offer I couldn't refuse, so to speak.
Was it a threat? A horse's head in your bed?
Nope, just a big heaping pile of money. The king and queen are desperate for the prince to secure the hand of Princess Desdemona.
Okay.
The future prosperity of Petrard depends on it. To be frank, the whole kingdom is flat broke. This is their only chance. To marry rich.
Damn, and he was acting like so pompous too.
I guess that
I
explains the
believe
big
it.
deal everyone's making out of this whole let's marry the princess off thing. Shouldn't she have some kind of say in the matter?
Yeah.
Now
don't
that
like
is
that all the
something
time.
seriously worth considering. If you happen to have anything that's broken down and needs a good once-over, just set me to it.
Awesome.
I'm capable
I like
of
this
working
guy.
more magic with these 2 hands than the whole bloody guild of mages, I'll tell you that for free.
I trust
As a matter of fact, the jukebox at the Twisted Sisters Tavern has been on the fritz for ages now.
Oddly enough, fixing fritzy jukeboxes is my specialty. I'll go there straight away and you'll be boogieing before you can sing a chorus of Hey Nani Nani.
I don't understand
Okay.
what any of that meant, but great.
Yeah, I'm letting him in. He seems normal. I know I didn't check him,
I thank you for this
but my
respite
instinct
for the
says
evening.
yes.
I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight.
Yep, don't worry.
By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
Yeah, I live there.
My kind of establishment. I'll see you there.
Hi, sir. Have a nice day. There are a lot of things falling apart in the sprawl, and your pleasant rapport may lead him to fixing a thing or two for you. Yeah, he seems really nice. A small group of black-clad folks approached the shed, weeping and moaning. Oh, okay.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
What's going on here?
Oh, Sprankles. Wait.
Oh, Sprankles died. The guards are hearing talk of increased smuggling. Be vigilant. Okay. They can actually be smugglers. Yeah, hey guys, how are you?
We are
What brings you here?
returning from the funeral services for Sprankles.
I'm sorry for your loss.
The service was held in the Duchy of Scarborough, but the, remains are being interred at St. Euphigenia's Pet Cemetery here in the Sprawl.
Okay.
Sprankles loved visiting her friends at St. Euphigenia's.
Why
I
is
don't know.
Sprankles?
Oh no!
Why is you know who being laid to rest here?
Yeah.
We do not have a pet cemetery suitable for such an entry in the Duchy of Scarborough.
Okay.
What exactly is a duchy?
It is a parcel of land under the purview of a duke or duchess. Scarborough is the duchy controlled by Her Grace, the Duchess of Scarborough.
Present?
And it is a far nicer duchy than some. For instance, the Duchy of Caladar.
Oh, Caladar. What a dump.
I don't know. I kind of don't trust it. All right, let me check. Oh, what's that in there? Huh? What's this?
What's this
Oh.
then?
Is that sprinkles?
That's dust.
Oh.
Of course it is. There's a corpse in there after all.
No,
Oh!
pixie dust. It's an illegal narcotic used by layabouts and no-goodniks. What on earth is it doing inside Sprankles?
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long.
Yeah, you can't come in
I was approached
now.
by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that?
Oh, it's Malcolm.
I plead guilty, Your Honor, on the grounds of I did it.
All right, but you can't get in. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not a judge, you know.
Oh,
Idiot.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Bury him somewhere else. Oh, what? I let them through? Why? I didn't click.
All right, have fun burying your cat.
Did I take the good
We
stuff?
shall.
Sprankles will be so happy at St. Euphigenius. I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprankles thanks you.
Oh, good.
She did this automatically.
And that's how you x-ray your way to success.
I know. You did a sting. You foiled a drug smuggler bringing narcotic-grade pixie dust into the sprawl inside the casket of a dead cat. What a weird day. Good job. Okay, at least I let them in. I didn't personally do it, but the game did it itself.
Phew, I made it. Listen,
there.
I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago, and the game is about to start. We all good?
And you
no.
are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Caladar Lightning.
I don't know.
I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us a game.
Let me check the board. Alright, today is the Goblin Ball Tri-Goblin Cup semifinal between our beloved Sprawl Brawlers and the Cattler Lightnings. The bastards. Okay, let me talk to her one more time.
Come on, the big Goblin
him, or
Ball game
whatever.
starts in 30 minutes. My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here. What more do you want me to say?
Okay.
I know what you mean. Personal drivers can really be an inconvenience some...
Oh, you have your own personal driver?
No.
No, and that's what's so inconvenient about it.
Go. Go do your sports.
Thanks. Now to wipe the floor with those lousy Sprawl Brawlers. When you hear the
Sprawl
crowd cheering
Brawlers.
my name, you'll know it's for me.
So, don't
Well,
choose the
duh.
Sprawl Brawlers? You admitted the star player of the Cattler Lightning with their... Okay, so when I gamble, I need a gamble for them. Caldar Lightning. Caldar... Okay, I can't forget. Hi there.
Greetings! I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag.
Yeah?
She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately. Quapla.
No, that's not how you say it. It's Kapla. You're saying it wrong. Okay, let's see if I can find some good shit on her. I already don't believe you. What's that?
Yes, these are my weapons that any resident of Marvog carries on them at all times.
Why do they seem so small? I thought the Marvog carried big, ornate weapons of gore and luster.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the Praetor. I have people who carry those for me. I carry these. They have sentimental value.
I'm taking these. I'm selling them.
Oh, okay, fine. Just take them. I have many more in my palace at home.
Yeah, I think you're full of shit, lady. Bye.
But I am the Prattler!
You know, you're a lying butthole. Get out of here.
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
No, that's not even the right picture. Deny. Nope. I don't believe it's you. The girl, the
You've
last
made
girl
a
was pretty.
powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath of an entire empire. Quaplort and goodbye.
Yeah, that's not even the right word. Bye-bye. Support yourself, lady. Fuck off. Like how they say. You saw through the old fake Praetor routine from a mile away. Who does she think you are? Someone who can't see through the old fake Praetor routine? Psh, amateur. There she is.
Little warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup.
Okay.
Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
I want to get to know you
This
first.
seems more legit. This may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
Yes, please do.
You mean Kapla?
Yes. Kapla!
That's the one.
Yay!
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
Yes, it is. I don't need to bother. Bye. She's pretty.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring a generation of prosperity to the Marvog Empire.
I like her better than the other guy. The other guy's a jackass.
You, little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter. For victory.
Oh, thank you.
For Marvog. Kapla!
Kapla! After the imposter, it was very clear this visiting dignitary was on the level. Exemplary job granting them immediate entry. No one could accuse you of unnecessarily delaying anyone. Yeah, no, that's her. Oh, I did good. Cool. Ah, damn it. I can't make it to the end. I'm not giving my dad any money. Alright, I did that. Yep. Alright, time for me to gamble. And I have to go for the... Oh, fuck. What was it again? Okay. What do I do?
Hello. Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
I'll have to come up with a name?
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
It's a good name.
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or poll-zazz as I call it. Care to give your opinion?
Okay, sure, why not?
Actually, I've really got to be...
Great. What one word would you use to describe Goblin Ball?
I don't know. I've never been a sports person.
Perfect. And the stadium? You would say it's,
A coliseum?
excellent. And finally, you come to the stadium mostly for...
For overpriced food.
Okay, that is super.
I'm only here for
with
food.
the others. Thank you very much for your time today.
I'm not much of a sports person in real life, so... Hey, oh, you found a hat!
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous.
I'm sorry.
My journey, it continues.
I'm rooting for you, sir. Hey there, can I get some food?
Concessions, come and get them. We got it all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative foam fingers. You there. What can I get for you today?
I would like some illegal gambling, thank
Did you say illegal gambling?
I
he
sure
did.
did. You interested?
Yes.
I'm 12.
He doesn't give a
Hey,
shit.
it's illegal anyways. What's the difference? You want to bet on who's going to win the big game?
Sure.
I can't be any worse at this than my dad, so sure, why not?
No, you're gonna be better.
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
I'm gonna go with the Kaladar Lightning. Yep, because I let that lady in.
They're not the best team in the game, but they got a real ringer playing for them. Saruna Goodfoot. Boy, when she gets going, you can't stop her. You sure you want to bet on them?
Yes.
How much you looking to gamble?
Screw it. Go big or go home. Nope.
All right,
We're doing
kid.
it.
Your bet
All
is
or
in.
nothing.
Good luck.
Oh, I hope I'm not like my father. I'm just trying to use common sense.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
Sure. Oh man. Hopefully I'm lucky.
After one of the most chaotic third quarters
Oh,
I've
okay,
ever
never
seen,
mind.
complete with the rare capture of the golden
They're rooting for
mongoose,
me.
this is still anybody's game.
Come
But
on.
look, Kaladar star player Saruna Goodfoot has taken possession of the wagon wheel and she hurls it.
Uh-huh.
And it's passed through the flaming gates. That's the game, folks. Too bad, Sprawl Brawlers, but that is certainly one for the record books for Saruna Goodfoot and the Kaladar Lightning.
I let her in. We won because I let her in.
Lucky
Give me my
guess,
money.
kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Thank you. I'm keeping my mouth shut. My dad's not getting my money. Can I go home now? Hey, I'm here to buy stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna upgrade the X-ray. I'm gonna get more of these. I'm broke again, damn it. I'm just gonna tell my dad I lost all the money. Sorry. He's selfish anyway.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend. Of all the taverns
Hey
in all
there.
the towns in all the world.
Yeah, yeah. Hello again, Mr. Dwarf.
This jukebox doesn't work.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it's been broken for ages.
Looks
Maybe
like the
you can fix
cables
it.
have been chewed right through.
Must
Ew.
have been the rats.
Yuck. Rats?
I agree. Not a classic beauty.
She ain't a classic beauty.
You can say that again. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
Thank you, sir.
That would be wonderful.
For a price.
Ah, crap, I don't have money.
Crap. Okay, how much are we talking about here?
15 gold should do it.
Live without music.
Oh well, no sweat. We've been just fine without any music or joy in our lives for years now. Just fine.
She's guilt tripping
yourself.
him. Oh, okay, good. He didn't fall for that. Hey,
I did it.
Goblin.
I quit my job as lackey to that awful man. And when I mentioned it to
That's
someone at
awesome.
the bus stop, they gave me a sock. And I have no idea why.
I don't
Just
either.
one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
No, you're fine. It's a new journey. Come on.
Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
This place has been a little quiet lately. If only we had a few more dwarven customers come through here. They can fix anything.
Yeah.
Ah, well, back to listening to the gentle scurrying of the rat, the tiddling of Emma in the kitchen.
Why don't you give him 15 bucks and pay for it? Why do I have to pay for it? I'm gonna go to bed now.
I think I've done everything I need to do.
Upon entering the sprawl, Prince Phineas presented himself at court to the princess, but because you didn't lend him a $5, he was not able to double it in a game of beer pong at the Basilisk Club, which he could have then tripled participating in the leaky downspout arm wrestling tournament. Maybe it's for the best. Not my problem. The Dwarven Tinkerer left his interaction with Lil, the Guardsman, with a spring in his step. The connection you made in a time of increasing intolerance towards non-human made him think that perhaps rumors of bigotry in the sprawl had been greatly exaggerated. He's super nice. Unfortunately, just before heading up to bed in his room at the inn, he took in the night air and chanced upon a group of young men leaving the social club for the Sons of Nobles clubhouse. They were able to overpower him and stuff him into a garbage can. What? He was found the next morning without his recently discovered faith in humanity. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The Duchess of Scarborough, her valet, and their entourage made it to St. Eugenia just in time for the solemn event of Sprankle's funeral. There was not a dry eye in the house, nor a dry crotch when it came to the cats in attendance, who commemorated the event by cleaning themselves through the Duchess's moving eulogy. The smuggler was apprehended and promptly sent to the dungeon. Unfortunately, he escaped sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. with the help of the mysterious contact on the inside, whose office happens to just be down the hall from the particular cell. It was Malcolm. Invigorated by their win, thanks to their captain and her lucky second sweatband, the jubilant Kaldar Lightning players set fire to a car full of hay. The fire spread to the neighboring warehouse, which was full of coloring books bound for St. Euphigenia's home for orphans and other unwanted ragamuffins. Aren't team sports just the best? The fake praetor that you were wisely turned away took their shtick on the road and was eventually picked up by the Margov authorities for impersonating their beloved praetor. She was later sentenced to perform in the next ballet, lovingly called the Nutcracker. Okay. Because she was admitted at the gate without any hindrance whatsoever, the praetor had a few extra minutes on her hand before she needed to present herself at the palace. She had just the best time. That's great. She met a good dog who she patted. She kicked a football around with a couple of slightly filthy ragamuffins on the Westphalian green. She made an extremely clean cut as she dismembered the left arm of a mugger who attempted to take her coin purse. All in all, it was one of the most relaxing afternoons in recent memories for her, and she was refreshed and rejuvenated by the time she made it to court, where she dazzled those in attendance. Good for her. I like her.
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl. Now here's Gabbin' 'Bout Goblin Ball with your hosts, Rhonda and Peg.
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game? The Brawlers and the Lightning.
Oh, Peg, you don't want to get me started on that.
But I do.
first, the big news. They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Oh, what is it?
After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the Sprawl appears to be the I Don't Know Coliseum for overpriced food. I like it. I hate
You're nuts.
it. We're split down the middle. Let us know what you think by calling the station at 555-21.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement. It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the
Oh
wake
no,
of her...
she's missing? Alright, we'll figure this out. Oh, no letter for me today. Cool.
Whoa, someone's in a rush. Where are you headed to, my little rocket?
I'm going to work. I'm gonna bring
Sorry,
in the
sir,
bacon.
can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. Dad?
Yeah, what do you want?
What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
I mean, I guess she does.
And what are you doing here?
Yeah, stop slacking off. Go make money.
I missed you. I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Whatever, Dad. You're so annoying.
Don't worry. Nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
Yeah.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Really? Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
I could...
Yeah, no, I don't care. Just
No,
leave.
that's okay.
You're annoying.
I think I got it.
Even the times when you...
I don't care.
Yeah, those parts too.
Oh, okay.
You're just
Bye,
saying all
Dad.
this because the princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
Yep.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Yeah, nice to see you too, Dad. I'm not giving you any money I make. You spend it on stupid shit.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
Go do your
And
job.
I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask, just to do as I'm told.
We are so alike in so many ways.
No, we're not.
So long. See you at the tavern if I get off in time.
Alright, take care. Stay safe, Dad.
See you, Dad.
Aw, cute. Her dad's a pain in the ass, but he loves her. Well, he's not a pain in the ass, he's just an idiot. Hey there.
Attention!
What do you want?
Oh God, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and fire me?
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull
Okay,
a
good.
Randy.
I didn't pull a Randy.
Thank God.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000.
Oh, cool.
With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been reinstated.
I can arrest people.
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them. Any questions?
Okay. Let me ask
How
how.
will I figure out who to deny and who to jail?
Yeah.
Let's use a real life example. Someone you've seen already.
The psycho bitch. Yeah, her.
This criminal is best known for burning down orphanages full of sleeping children.
Wow,
What do you
what a
do?
monster. Arrest her. What would I do? This one.
Good work, soldier. Just denying her would not protect the surrounding villages. And what's to stop her from going to the next gate and getting lucky with a guard like Randy?
That's true.
That's all I have to say about that. Any further questions?
Nope. Alright. I can't wait to see some crazy bitches. Policy this week. In fact, I'll pay 12 gold for every goblin I see in the dungeon by the end of your shift? Oh, that's terrible. I have to arrest them. What if they're, like, not bad? So I can let one goblin in, but Councilwoman Ash wants me to, like, send them to the dungeon automatically, which is kind of fucked. Because, like, they could be totally nice. Oh. Goblin.
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I am a farmer from Firewall Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the sprawl. I am coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own two hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will. His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
Okay.
Sorry. Did you say your name was Budface?
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill it characters. I would have liked Spencer One or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own
Quincy
name,
Hart.
am I right?
That is true. So, no goblins allowed this week. I feel bad.
Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas, like foraging and fishing. I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
I don't know.
Maybe you can honor your great goblin uncle by becoming a really good forager.
I hope so, because I am not sure I am cut out for the farming life. Just look at this rice I grew.
Gimme. I'm taking it.
Please take it. No one would buy it from me anyway.
Okay. I don't want to arrest him though, but I don't want to waste my first coin on this. I mean, not my coin, my jewels, my crystals, whatever. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm a monster. This feels so bad.
Listen, I'm under strict rules not to let goblins in today, so I'm gonna have to throw you in jail.
What?
Is the jail on the other side of this gate?
Yes.
Yes?
Then technically you are letting me inside.
No, I'm technically... Stop poking holes in the logic.
He's right.
Are you seriously throwing me in jail?
I'm so sorry.
Hasta la vista, buttface.
This feels wrong. I want to see what I got. You were pretty callous and heartless sending him to the dungeon, but Councilwoman Ash was quite insistent, so good job. If I see my old friend, the painting goblin, he's
Magic
going
lovers
in.
of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician! Alakazoo, Alakazee! And I appear! Thank you! Thank you!
Okay,
Wait
what do you
a
want?
second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh wait, there's one! Excuse me, are you Becky Schneider?
No.
Is this your birthday party?
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone. Which, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Then I'm in the right spot. Can't believe I found my way here, especially without my glasses.
Are you trying to get in or what? Why are you here?
Becky the birthday girl, sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by me, the Edward the Great.
Wait, but I'm not... Actually, I want to see where this is going.
Yep.
Now, for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7. Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
Yes.
It was! That's incredible!
No, Becky, it's the Great.
Oh, he seems, he's there for entertainment. Let me keep talking to him.
This has been great, Eddie, but I gotta come clean. I'm not Becky Schnauzenholder or whatever. My name is Lil, and this is a guard shed, and you haven't even made it into the city yet.
Yep.
What? Oh, rats. Come on, the Edward, get it together. This is all because I couldn't see where I was trying to get to. Now I'm going to be super late for this kid's party.
You're not late. You're building suspense.
Well, if I build too much of it, I won't get my 40 gold and slice of birthday cake.
He has anything else to
Do
say?
you know how hard it is to be a children's party magician in this town? I have to compete with actual magic users.
Oh, okay.
No one wants you to guess their card when some guy in a white robe can create fire or gold. That kind of thing you gotta be born with.
Yeah, magic users are pretty
I'm
cool.
sure you were born with your own special talents, too.
The only thing I was born with is astigmatism.
Alright, I'm gonna let him in. Because he's from the entertainment district. He's like a magician. I'm gonna be pissed off if I got it wrong.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a magician. And you're making this dream come true for me.
Alright,
now,
go get them.
I just need to figure out how to get there without being able to read the street signs. Alakazoo, Alakazee, I'm going to be very late.
See you later. Oh, this magician had a booking to get to, and the sprawl needs joy at a time like this. But since he didn't have his glasses, he didn't do a very good job providing that joy.
Hello! We would like to enter. I would like to enter the sprawl, please.
Yeah, you're
And
a
you
goblin.
are?
I'm not letting you in.
Magnificent.
Alright, let's see if he has anything interesting.
What business
I'm
do
not
you
gonna
have
waste
in
my
town?
stuff.
At the Great Library, there is an incantation in Sir,
Bartholomew Inglebrook.
Bartholomew Inglebrook's third treatise on the,
Lunar implications.
You're full of shit.
lunar implications for plant magic that becomes legible but twice a year. I must see it with my own eyes.
I doubt it.
What was what?
You really struggled to get that out. I'm not convinced you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, you don't sound like you know what you're talking about either.
Maybe I
Is
can
there
get
any way
something
we
from
can
him.
move this along? My legs are very sore from standing here.
Your legs are
Your
sore?
legs are sore?
Yes, my legs. My regular, non-talking legs.
Okay, fellas, you can give it up.
I'm sure I don't know what you're referring to.
Oh, belt up. She knows.
Yeah, I know.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
Sorry, guys.
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
Yeah, it's kind of messed up. I feel bad.
Maybe a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that.
I'm gonna keep talking
Needless
to them.
to say, goblins are getting some especially unfair treatment all of a sudden, and there's this group called
It's
the
true.
Goblin Liberation Army that's putting down roots in the city.
Oh, really?
Don't tell her. We'll get in trouble.
It's okay, Gary. Look, kid, if you let us in, I'll give you the address and the password so you can come see for yourself tonight.
Oh.
I had no idea this was happening in the sprawl. I'm glad you told me.
It's a rough go for a goblin in these parts, up against some powerful people, but you know what they say. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Mark Goblin Twain.
Alright, go. I hope I didn't fuck up.
Alright, guys, I'll let you come in. Just don't go spreading it around. I could get in a lot of trouble for this.
Hey, that's really cool of you. You're a friend to us non-humans.
Thanks.
If you want, come to the meeting at GLA headquarters. It'll really open your eyes to what's going on around here.
Yeah, I want to see what's going on.
Maybe I will.
Let's find out. You ignored the writ by admitting 2 goblins in 1 turn, but on the other hand, you unlocked a new location. That's good.
Hey, old man.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here
that
to
weed?
your doors. What does sweet fortune have in store for me today? That I do not know. But it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
Sounds good. Talk to me, old man.
Where have you journeyed here from?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Oh, I've been around for a spell, always on the move. From the mountains north of Petrad, the great desert in the south of Marvog, along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past the dread Castle Caladar, and the quaint farmlands of Fireball Canyon. I've wandered through all of these many, many times, but for my money, there's no place like the Sprawl. People everywhere you look leading their busy lives. Every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is. You can't buy that, little sister.
That's true. He seems easygoing.
Well, my little dudette, life's been pretty good to me. Not as if someone peed on my rug.
Is that a common expression?
It is where I come from.
Okay. Alright, let's see if you have any illegal substance on you. Oh, you got something there.
I call this particular blend Peace Blossom, bringing joy and mirth wherever she goes. Medicinal, of course.
I have to confiscate that.
I understand completely. You have a job to do and you're doing it.
Wow, he's
I
so
hope you let
nice.
that Peace Blossom spread and blow its beautiful bounty across the Sprawl.
I'm just gonna put it in this contraband box here.
It really
Yeah,
is.
man, that's cool too.
He's so laid back. Alright,
Word
let's
on
keep
the
talking.
street is Princess Desdemona has disappeared. Some say kidnapped, some say run away.
Yeah, people say kidnapped.
I think she was kidnapped.
Oh, that was...
Whatever
oops.
did happen, it has truly bummed me out. I've got more to say if you've got the ears to listen.
Tell me.
Princess Desdemona is the living legacy of the great peace brought by her late father, King Oswin. And already the fires of war are being fanned on all sides.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Oh, yes. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
But everyone
like
I've
this
met
old man.
seems so happy.
You remind me of a younger version of myself, little sister. Maybe cooler heads will prevail, but history doesn't have many examples of that.
That's
There's
true.
a lot of pressure to fill the void left by the death of King Oswin. Just keep your eyes open is all I'm saying.
I will. Alright. Come in.
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you are a gentle breeze guiding me along my way.
Take care.
And there it is.
Easy on
I've
the weed,
reached my
sir.
limit.
Right you are. Hasta la vista, baby.
Oh, I did a good job.
You saw he was holding and purloined his stash. I'm sure it'll make its way to the authorities, right? Right? Oh, hey, it's you.
Lil, you've got to close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
Why?
By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
Yes.
Good. Any other week the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
For real.
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now.
What?
Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Okay. I did worse from last time. Where am I?
Hello? Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
This feels like a
Lilith,
trap.
Guardian of the Southern Gate. Step forward into the light.
Okay. This feels weird.
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Well,
I feel like I'm getting
you
interrogated.
have been chosen.
For what?
To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl. That's right.
Oh,
It's
okay.
time for...
This is different.
So you think you can save a princess?
What? Alright.
What the hell is going on?
I'm on a game show.
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
Alright, let's get to
Didn't
it.
ask to
then.
do this.
And
I'm
let's
having
find
fun.
out who those lucky adventurers are.
Alright, come on.
Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller.
Oh, he's from Marvog.
Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehands.
Okay.
And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson.
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness. So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Stryker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Okay.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Yeah.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite.
Now, Lil, you're going to get
Looking
the
for a
chance to
bachelor
ask
to
these
save the
adventurers
princess?
a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest.
Okay, cool.
At the end of the third round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Oh, soup. Ooh.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
Round 1.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Perfect rescue, origin story. Okay. Let's see the perfect rescue then.
What's your idea of a perfect rescue?
And who would you like to ask?
Let's go with this guy.
Let's not reinvent the wheel here. The easiest and fastest way to get the job done is simple. Smash and grab. What's simpler than that?
I did not expect him to sound like this.
I smack the baddies in their dumb faces, throw the princess over my shoulder, and hey, presto, rescued. Boom, done.
Okay, very straightforward. I can respect it. Do I get to ask all of them?
another adventurer if you like.
That seems promising, the first one. Let's ask the magician, I guess.
It begins with me vaporizing a few low-level luckies on the type. Then we build to a dramatic face-off with a superior villain. Lightning flashes, mythical beasts are summoned and dispatched, all the fireworks come out. I cast a transfiguration spell, turning our would-be kidnapper into a small cricket, or a mouse, or anything really.
Okay.
It just has to be small, so I can keep it with me as a reminder of my awesome power.
Can I ask the third guy now? Oh. What about the third guy?
And your second question is?
Okay, second question. How would you deal with magic?
You encounter an enemy party of magic users. One of them casts a level 3 magic missile spell. What do you do?
I'm gonna ask the archer.
If you think a bunch of pointy hats are getting the jump on me, you got another thing coming. But okay, let's suppose some Penn and Teller wannabes do get me in their sights. Just watch these dodge skills. I'm over here now.
Oh.
And now I'm here.
Oh shit, there's 2 of them.
And now I'm back where I
no,
started.
never mind.
Blink of an eye. I'm like Nightcrawler over here.
That's cool. Okay.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
He has magic, so he probably does like magic on magic. Okay, let me ask the warrior.
Magic users. They fill me with rage. And in that berserking rage, I can shrug off any kind of missile they may throw my way.
That's insane.
I rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot warn their coward friends. Before the rest know what has hit them, I have.
Okay.
I pile the bodies of the dead fools high in the air and burn them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
Very promising. He's giving a berserk. Interesting.
That answer unearthed the full extent of your incompetence. I was ready to vow the child with mine.
Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
Alright, I'll ask the middle guy next.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
He's a little unhinged.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode.
Oh, no.
Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Maybe him? Actually, he hates mages. Maybe Perry? Hopefully? I don't know.
Don't look at me. Or you can try, but I'll be out of here. Smoke bomb.
Blood rain.
Did I die? Wow, I died. How? Alright, I thought like maybe the rogue would like calm him down because he said he hates mages, but I'm gonna pick the mage now.
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds. Neil, what's your favorite animal?
Out of these 3, I guess Sparrow?
Neil, look at this little fella.
Oh, he's helping.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect. I am calm.
That's good.
Whew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that.
Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
Let's do one more round.
I think I got one more round in me.
Sounds like fun. I want to get, I want to be extra sure.
What's your final question going to be?
Plans after rescue?
What are your plans
Alright, what
after
are your plans?
you rescue the princess?
And you're asking?
I'm gonna ask him.
This rescue will be incredibly high profile, and I hope to use it as a springboard to a placement on the High Council of the Mages Guild. From there, the sky's the limits. Well, 2 4-year terms followed by a lifetime pension is the limit, but still, not too shabby.
Okay.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Let me ask this guy.
For a warrior such as myself, there is no after. We live and die in the moment with no thought of what is to come. Retirement plans are for suckers.
Okay.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
I have no
I have to
idea
choose.
what that means. This is so stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
You're stupid.
Nah, you're the stupid one.
That sound means
Look
it's
at your
time
face,
for
sir.
the lightning round.
Close your mouth. Lightning round.
Lil, please choose the adventurer that you'd like to see play the lightning round.
I mean, I did these two. Let's try, this guy.
All right, Perry, are you ready for the lightning round?
I am.
Oh!
Oh, too bad. Looks like that wasn't as enlightening as we'd hoped.
Is he okay?
Oh my god, that wasn't real, right?
Yeah, right?
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
What does it mean?
Oh god, not again. My conscience can't take much more of this.
Is he okay? Is he gonna get up?
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil,
What?
now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
What happened to that guy?
Well, you can't, cause he's dead. Now choose
Oh my
again.
god, I killed him. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the warrior does get his stuff done, and he's like really direct, but the problem is that I don't see him as like a logical person. So I'm gonna go with the mage. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and otherwise, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is...
The mage.
Articulous Flame Hands, the mage!
Yeah, the warrior's, he can't.
Well chosen.
He's not too logical, so no.
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet
I
population.
just felt like the
Have
mage
your
was more
gargoyles
creative,
spayed or
and he
neutered.
calmed down the
So long, everybody!
warrior.
And then I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Princess Desdemona. It was the craziest thing. And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
Stop.
Why doesn't anybody believe me about these things?
The old man might believe me. Oh, I like your hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My
Oh,
journey,
I'm sorry.
it continues.
It actually looks pretty good on you, though. Talk to me.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here.
That's good.
I know. We met. At the gate?
Whoa, I completely forgot. Gotta go easy on the Peace Blossom. Anywho, what did you want to talk about?
Let's talk about, Ash.
What do you know about Councilwoman Ash?
Back when I knew Ash, she was already bitter, jaded, and afraid of anything she didn't understand.
I see.
A true protectionist, looking to keep everyone in their own little box. If she had her way, nothing would ever change or grow, and eventually we would all look, dress, and think exactly the same way.
That's terrible.
Anything else you want to know about?
I want to know about Stryker.
What do you know about Lieutenant Stryker?
Stryker has always lived in a world of black and white. There's good and evil and nothing in between.
Oh, okay.
If you're good in Stryker's eyes, you get nothing. Left to fend for yourself, but free. But if you're bad, the hammer of the law is swift and brutal. Small offenses come attached to massive mandatory minimum punishments. You've heard of 3 strikes and you're out? As far as Striker's concerned, it's 2 strikes. The strike you make and the strike she makes. Anything else you want to know about?
Malcolm.
What do you know about Malcolm?
I have no idea what Malcolm's end goal is, and honestly, I don't think he knows either.
Yeah.
I think if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no Lil Guardsman at the gate. Just let the whole place run itself. This dog-eat-dog mentality would work for some, and for others, things could get a whole lot worse.
I agree. Maybe
He doesn't
you
care
should
about
run
people.
things.
Doesn't care if they're good or bad. Our greatest strength is how we work together. Under Malcolm, we would never reach anything near our collective potential.
That's
Anything
true.
else you want to know about?
King Oswin.
What do you know about King Oswin?
After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular.
guess.
A young, headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester.
Oh, okay, you're talking
Although
about
I don't
those
know
other
if
3.
anyone took him seriously or not. These 3 have been battling for control of the sprawl for years now.
But what about the princess? She's next in line.
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn. Anything else you want to know about?
The war.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Mark my words, little sister. The sulfur mines in Petrard have not been this busy in a generation, filling the air with smoke as they produce gunpowder and explosives. And the Marvog are sharpening their knives. How many ballets can there be? With a predator already established, this looks like training to me.
Okay.
Even here in the sprawl, the power vacuum of King Oswin's death has everyone jockeying for position, threatening the internal balance of the entire kingdom. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
Sounds good.
Anything else you want to know about?
Nah, we're good. You told me everything.
Can't talk,
Hey, lady
Lil.
that doesn't
Pretending
believe
to wipe the counter while I eavesdrop on the prince and the praetor over there.
me. Wow, okay.
Can't
How
talk.
did he get in?
Pretending to cook while I spy on that hunka fine piece of wizard over there.
The high one?
Is everything okay, Beverly?
No, Lil. No, everything is not okay, Beverly. My
what's
dear
wrong?
true love, Princess Desdemona.
Just to recap, this is the dear true love that you've never met, but one time you both happened to be at the Goblin Ball Stadium?
You phrased that so beautifully. Yes, that same she.
Okay.
What about her, Bev?
When I'd heard she'd vanished, I tried to get on So You Think You Can Save a Princess, but none of the advisors wanted me as their champion.
Yeah, look at your stuff.
Beverly, you're a janitor at the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Maybe you're right.
so sad, I'm sorry.
Maybe a guy like me can't be the hero in my own life story.
Maybe you
Mom
can, who
always
knows?
said I lacked that main character energy. Tell me what to do, Lil. Should I return to my job or go off to rescue my darling love?
Oh man, go back to work, risk it for the biscuit. If he dies, I'm gonna feel terrible, but you know what? Go after your dream.
What the hell? I say, go for it, Beverly. Risk it for the biscuit.
What biscuit?
It's a metaphorical biscuit. In this case, the biscuit is the princess.
Yeah,
And
go.
you think I should risk what exactly?
Your life, stupid.
Risk your life, Beverly.
Maybe he saves her.
Without Princess Desdemona, my life has no meaning anyway.
That's so sad.
Aye, indeed.
I think I messed up, but
and
whatever.
thus I will be off to find my destiny. Thank you, Lil, for everything.
Yeah, go
Don't mention
rescue
it.
Princess Desdemona. Oh, it's the Kupla lady.
Pathetic, weak coward! You should do the honorable thing and let me kill you.
Oh no.
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. It is my understanding that you have selected a self-involved, pretentious mage as your choice of adventurer.
I am sorry.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, the princess is as good as doomed.
Oh no.
On behalf
Why?
of the Marvog Empire, I must say you have made a terrible choice.
On behalf of the Kingdom of Petrard, I couldn't agree more. Mages are untrustworthy.
But it's magic.
And pompous.
And smug.
And
You guys
ugly.
are a bunch of haters.
Okay, I think we're losing the thread a little bit here.
I'm gonna double down.
That smug, pompous mage is the right person for the job. My concern is the safe
I hope
return
so.
of Princess Desdemona, not pleasing you. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah.
Oh, why, I never. I won't forget this.
What he said.
Yeah, they're mad at me. But whatever. I just try to be very logical about it. Oh, hey there. I'm gonna sell this bag. I want to increase the metal detector. I'm gonna buy some of these. Wow, I'm broke again. Goblin meeting. Lil walks down a dark back alley to find a red door. She knocks, hears movement behind the door, and suddenly a slit opens and she sees a pair of glowing yellow eyes peering out at her.
Were you followed?
Were you followed? What's the password? Oh, crap. Joshua?
Get out of here, kid. Go home.
Wait a minute. I think I've got it here somewhere.
Oh.
Viva la Gavolution.
Wow.
Come on in.
That worked out. Oh, it's these two.
Don't even get me started. Who do they think built this city up into the sprawling metropolis they get to enjoy today? Because it sure as hell wasn't humans. Did humans haul the stone that became our roads and buildings? No! Troll labor did that. Did humans dig the intricate system of subterranean tunnels that became the world's greatest sewer system, getting our piss and shit off the streets? No! Our mole brothers and sisters did that!
Uh-oh. Yeah, okay.
The late King Oswin was a man full of empty promises. He vowed to end the persecution and oppression of all goblins, dwarves, kobolds, vampires, you name it. But last time I checked, I'm still treated like a second-class citizen. The day of the royal wedding approaches, and the powers that be are sitting fat, but they are blind. Hear my words, people. That day will be their undoing. That day will be their reckoning. A change is coming on that wedding day. Will you RSVP for the revolution?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like politics. Oh, crap.
Go home, everybody, and keep your eyes and ears open for what happens next.
They sound angry.
I invite my inner circle to join me downstairs. Light refreshments will not be served as Carl forgot it was his week to bring orange slices.
I don't know. I'm only 12. Hey.
How's it going, Gobos?
You came. You owe me $5.
It's worth it. Did you hear him? Isn't he amazing? What did you think?
It was fine.
I don't know. He was fine. But I am sorry. I really had no idea how bad it was for you guys.
Yeah.
You're lucky his slide projector broke down. The audio visuals make it even more horrifying.
So, is something really gonna happen on Princess Desdemona's wedding day? Like an attack?
Who knows?
Don't we have to find her
and his
first?
inner circle keep their cards pretty close to their chest. But whatever it is, it's gonna be a real game changer.
Well, I'm just glad I'm not invited.
Just keep your ears peeled and your eyes to the ground. You'll get your chance to be on the right side of history. You'll see.
I don't like to get involved.
I hope so. See you around, fellas.
Viva la Gavolution!
Alright, I'm leaving. I'm not too crazy for like, politics and no. This image has started to appear all over the sprawl in the past few months. Now you know what it means. Viva la Gavolution. Alright, I'm going home. Jail is going to be tough for Buttface the farming goblin, as many of the prisoners were aware that the putrid produce they'd been eating in their rations came from his lousy land. But he wasn't locked in with them, they were locked in with him. If the years of the dungeon crawling for ore had taught Buttface anything, it was this. Find the biggest sword you can and swing it wildly in front of you. He managed to maim and dismember 13 fellow prisoners and 2 guards until he was finally subdued. What started as a simple misdemeanor charge with a 7-day sentence turned into a life in solitary with no parole. Buttface now has 2 swords tattooed on his knuckles, Lil and Gate. Oh, he's mad. The Edward the Great eventually arrived at Becky's birthday celebration. He hit the ground running with his tired and tested routine. He opened with a pick a card, moved into is that your handkerchief, and ended strong with the classic how many eggs do you have in your pocket trick. Unfortunately, none of these impressed any of the preteen party goers. Ooh. After his performance, the Edward enjoyed a piece of vanilla cake and awkwardly waited for Schneiderman to settle his payment with the check in his pocket. The Edward went straight to his parents' garden shop to boast of his success. Unfortunately, the Edward's parents didn't consider a check for 37 gold, 40, before deducting the price of a piece of vanilla cake to be much of a success. They were very disappointed in their son's career choice. Oh, that's sad. Gary and Julian were pumped to see you at the rally. They boasted to all their friends that they not only convinced the small human to let them in, but they eventually got her to attend a Goblin Liberation Army rally. After you left, the GLA's leader pulled Gary and Julian aside to personally thank them for helping to bridge the gap between groups. This means a lot to Julian, whose belief in the cause burned bright and hot. Gary, however, couldn't quite let go of his daydream of a world where he actually was a powerful mage, not just a goblin pretending to be one. Sure, he would still support the effort of the GLA, but he could do it while making fireworks appear from his fingertips or while conjuring miniature unicorns to delight and entertain his pals. What started as a simple two goblins in a trenchcoat grift woke something up for Goblin Gary. From this day on, he would begin his quest to become a wizard. Now all he needed was a robe, a scar, and a depressing orphanage backstory. That's funny. My favorite old man. After stopping in at the Twisted Sister for a glass of his tipple of choice, Echo proceeded to head down to Pinhead's, the local bowling club in the sprawl where his team was playing for league night. Regrettably, without the calming effects of his particularly potent Peace Blossom, he was an absolute wreck, and his team not only lost their match, but were disqualified from the league when Echo's bowling partner pulled out a blunderbuss during the game. That's a bummer, dude. I'm sorry. Having lost, so you think you can save a Princess Neil, Warkiller fell into a barbarian depression and left the sprawl. After a week of sulky trudging across the countryside, Neil discovered a quaint farmer's market populated by elderly locals. Lending a hand here and there with the various farmers selling their produce, the once fierce fighter found employment and ultimately peace with a flower vendor. Good for him! After winning So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Articulous Flame Hands wasted no time, straight to the work. He conjured a small army of moles and other small creatures and sent them off in every direction to seek out the princess' location. Oh, that sounds promising. Unfortunately, and almost immediately, his mighty mini mammal militia was entirely decimated by falcons, eagles, and other large predators. Fuck! I messed up. Depressed by the mass rodent death he was indirectly responsible for, the disheartened mage returned to his tower. He was out of ideas. He'd give it a day or two, then report that he was unable to locate the lost princess due to his entangled cosmic forces blocking his ethereal aura or some other nonsense. Fuck, I fucked up. Oh, I'm sorry, Perry. Perry Schultzen, the margarita-loving master thief turned pile of dust, was swept into a dustbin, then tossed out of the window. Wow. Alright guys, if you enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.